I needed Barack Obama to find one issue, just one, that mattered to black folks. And fight like hell those 8 years to do something about it. Just one.
And healthcare was not in your opinion.
Healthcare was for America. Healthcare wasn't for black people. The 3 laws that Barack Obama passed for gays was not for America. They was for gays. The Equal Pay Act wasn't for America. It was for women. The Immigrant Act wasn't for America. It was for immigrants. But whenever we talk about what did he do for blacks, people, we want to take something he did for everybody. No. Right. What did he do just for us? Because he did things just for gays. He did things just for women. He did things just for immigrants. There's a homosexual Supreme Court justice right now because of Barack Obama. First time in 400 years, you are without identifiable leadership. It is wide open right now. And because it's wide open, the CIA and the FBI working 50 times harder to give you a new black leader. They're looking for it. It might be Senator Kamala Harris. And the reason why there's a chance she may win is because she will be able to play to the emotions of black women. And she will be able to fuel reactionary radical black feminism to a point that we've never seen fueled before. She will be able to help those black women who see the black man as an issue. She will be able to help them further their campaign of disrespect and dismissal of black males. And on top of that, to our black girls, she will be kryptonite to young black girls. Because every black girl who says she wants a man to love her will see that senator hugging up on her Neanderthal husband. And now every black schoolgirl in America will think that it's possible to have a white man love them the way a black man can love them. Most white men ain't looking for black women to marry. They're looking for black women to sex. They're not looking for black women to marry them. You understand that? But because of Kamala Harris, you can see this divide between a black woman and black man made even worse if she gets elected. I don't think...
I wasn't aware she was married to a white man.
Oh, yeah. She's married to a white man. She's married to a white man. Oh, yes. Could you imagine that? A biracial White House? But let me tell you what her competition is. Her competition is the fact that just yesterday, an openly gay man or woman, I forget what it was.
Who, Cory Booker?
Not Cory. Somebody yesterday was on the New York Post. An openly gay white person just declared their bid for the White House. So the question becomes, for the white power structure, which is more effective? An openly gay white person or a biracial integrated White House? That's the question that the Bilderbergers, the Rothschilds, the Morgans, the Rockefellers are going to have to answer before the next Bilderberger meeting to decide who they're going to put in that White House.
That's interesting.
Real quick before we go to the phone line, someone on Facebook Live said, no one has stood up for black people since MLK. They said that's a statement that you made. You want to clarify that?
I said specifically, because people tend not to listen to me at all. I specifically said people stand up for black folks all day. Every day talking about our issues, right? That's not what I said. I said we haven't had a serious, comprehensive, protracted movement for change since Dr. King died. No leader has given us that since Dr. King. None. That's what I said.
I just wanted you to clarify it because somebody typed it up on Facebook Live. We're going to
clarify protracted.
Protracted means it is sustainable over time. We don't stop till we achieve the goals. It's not something we just do for the day. We don't just do it because it's convenient right now. You follow what I'm saying? We're going to do it when it's snowing. We're going to do it whether Barack Obama is in office or not. You see what I'm saying? It is not contingent upon what everybody else is doing.
Right.
And this is for us.
And what say you about because when I think about Barack Obama, I think about the fact that he said, like, basically in so many words, he's not a miracle worker. He needs us to push whatever agendas we see fit politically as a people. And I hear you saying, like,
that's a cop-out. That's a cop-out.
So you felt like he just decided
if Barack
was
Obama
bought to take on issues that had nothing to do with black people.
If Barack Obama is not a miracle worker, how did he totally normalize homosexuality in 4 years when black people haven't been normalized after 400.
But did he do that, or was that the political agenda of the
It
powers
was the
that
agenda,
be?
but it could not have succeeded without him. Can you imagine what black people would have did if George Bush said we're going to teach homosexual studies in the public schools? Black people would have lost their minds. But because it was a black man in office, they accepted it. The agenda was there, but the agenda is nothing without the man to make it happen.
So your issue is that he did not take on the black issue.
No.
Else.
He didn't need to be an owl. He didn't need to be a king. He didn't need to be a Jesse. He didn't need to be Minister Farrakhan.
Mm-hmm.
I needed Barack Obama to find one issue, just one, that mattered to black folks. Mm-hmm. And fight like hell those 8 years to do something about it. Just one.
And healthcare was not in your opinion.
Healthcare was for America. Healthcare wasn't for black people. Mm-hmm. The 3 laws that Barack Obama passed for gays was not for America. They was for gays. The Equal Pay Act wasn't for America. It was for women. The Immigrant Act wasn't for America. It was for immigrants. Mm-hmm. But whenever we talk about what did he do for blacks, people, we want to take something he did for everybody. No. Right. What did he do just for us? Because he did things just for gays. He did things just for women. He did things just for immigrants. Mm-hmm. There's a homosexual Supreme Court justice right now because of Barack Obama. Openly gay. Mm-hmm. The first. Why didn't he appoint a black woman to the Supreme Court? Barack Obama had the chance to put a black woman in the Supreme Court. And as you know, historically speaking, the black woman has always been the symbol of justice. Mm. The black woman has always been the symbol of justice. Barack Obama could have gave us a black woman, and instead he didn't even do that. He did nothing for you except be black.
So you think he could have maybe put
let me tell you a couple things.
A black person on the Supreme Court?
Of course he could have. He could have. He didn't want to because it was unpopular with white folks. Barack Obama, white people gave him $1 billion to run an election. He's the highest financed presidential candidate of all time. You think he's going to spit in the face of those white folks by looking out for black people? Barack Obama is a white people's product. That's what he is. And he's not going to give that up for black folks. He didn't run for president to help us. He ran for president to improve his relationship with white folks because he always felt insecure about being black because he was raised by 2 racist white grandparents. So the presidency for him was a metaphor for finally getting white people to accept me because they never did when I was a child.
Okay.
His marriage to Michelle was a reaction to the racism he experienced from white folks. And even now, he's out of office, right? He's a lawyer. His wife's a lawyer. 2 black power attorneys. Can you name one legal issue on behalf of black folks that Michelle and Barack taking up right now? Not a damn thing.
Good point.
She's signing books, and he probably on that plane with Epstein.
I hope not.
You ready to go to the...
Let's go back to the phone line.
All right.
That's how low our integrity as a people has gone. We've gotten to the point where you can do whatever you want to do to black folks. As long as I got a cell phone, a Benz, a white girlfriend, a house in the suburb, I can get my hair done, some fresh Timbs and Jordans, I'm good. And a people like that, a people who will content themselves with material garbage in exchange for freedom, they don't deserve to be free, and nobody else is going to fight for their right to be free. We are where we are because we choose to stay there.